What's up, everybody? Jeddy Azuma here again with the Rising Man Movement. We're here, we made it to sunny California. Well, at least we got sun on this side. We got some clouds that we're riding into, but that's all right. We made it. And there's something else I want to talk to you about. Today I want to talk about personal development, developing our person, our persona. What is this all about? And why is this whole industry of personal development, personal growth exploding right now? First, let's talk about development. The etymology of the word develop means to watch something unfold or unfurl. Think of a photograph developing, the way they used to develop photographs from negatives. Watching something unfold, the revealing process. One of the things I love the most right now is that everybody is looking for personal development in everything that we do. And that's exactly it. Life itself is a journey of personal development. The question is not whether you're developing personally, it's are you engaged with that process? Is it an active process where you're looking at yourself, reflecting, reviewing who you are and who you've been? Or is life just happening? Are the events unfolding without your consciousness, without your awareness and attention? Now, I got some gripes with the personal development, personal growth community. A lot of us are trying to overcomplicate personal development, in my opinion. We're trying to make a program and a course and a workshop out of everything. The ultimate teacher for developing yourself is life. It's the world. It's being out on the road, in a bus, encountering and experiencing the unknown everywhere you go. Now that's gonna happen just by living life. There's no way that we could avoid that. You can't avoid developing yourself personally. It's just how engaged are you with that process. So you don't always have to look for the next personal development workshop. You don't always have to look for the next book, the next podcast, the next YouTube video that's gonna change your life and shift your perspective. Sometimes you just gotta go out there and live it. In fact, a lot of people right now are hiding out in books, in podcasts, in workshops, in 12-week programs, in embodiment this, and self-development that, when really it's all waiting for us right here. So what are you doing to engage with that process? How are you developing yourself personally? Do you have a plan for how you want to develop yourself? What are you doing to throw yourself out into the unknown? What are you doing to drive into the storm, right? To encounter the challenges that are waiting there for you. We got to develop ourselves because at the end of the day, we can only be our greatest self, our greatest value to our community, to our families, to the people that we love, the people that we care about, if we've already worked on this. If I've gone in there and I've gotten curious about how my body works, how my mind works, what my spirit is on this planet to do. But don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. It's happening already. It's just whether or not you're paying attention. Your family is one of the best personal growth opportunities that there is. Think about your mom, think about your dad, your siblings, your aunties, uncles. The people who trigger you the most are usually the ones that you have the most to learn from. And you're not gonna go and find that healing, find that resolution in a workshop somewhere in Bali. It's right at home. So where have you not been willing to go? Where have you not been willing to review your life, to look at yourself, to engage with the storm? Speaking of storms, it's time for us to hit the road again. So let's get in the bus. See, the whole secret to this developing your life is recognizing what you want first. Understanding what has you afraid of creating or being or doing that thing, and then resolving yourself to do it anyway. I don't remember where I picked this up, but this idea of a yes, yes, hell no. You gotta have those two big yeses in your body. Yes, I want this. Yes, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. Hell no, I'm not willing to be that uncomfortable. That's the best indication of something that resonates with you deeply. Just your ego, your mind, whatever it is that's telling you to steer away from it is getting in the way. When you really break it down, it's actually pretty simple. To develop yourself, to be who you want to be in this world, it's all about just identifying and knowing what it is that you want in the first place. Sitting down, asking yourself that question. I had a vision of driving all over the Americas with my wife and my two kids, going on adventures for the next decade of our lives. And I saw us doing it on a bus that's gutted out and turned into a little mobile home for us. Yes, that's what I want. Yes, I know people who know how to do this. I'm gonna ask them questions. I have friends who have done this before. Hell no, I don't want to drive across the country in the middle of an ice storm. Hell no, I don't want to spend the thousands of dollars it's going to take to prepare this bus. And that's exactly when and how I knew I needed to do it. So it could be anything else in your life. It could be starting a new side business for yourself. It could be moving to a different part of the world. It could be asking someone to marry you. Any of these things that part of us wants, but another part of us is just scared to do. And then leaning into it anyway. So that's the challenge for this week. Identify those things that you really want. Sit down with yourself. Give yourself permission before trying to figure out how you're going to do it. Don't get lost in the details. Just ask yourself, what do I want? What do I want right now that I don't yet have, that I haven't created, that I haven't brought into existence? Make a list of them. And then go through that list and go back and circle the most important one. Of all the things on the list, what is the one most important thing that you must do because you're so compelled and inspired to do it? And then write out the reasons why you must do this and the fears of why you don't think that you can, why you don't think it's going to work out. And then just look at that. Just look at all of it on paper. Getting it out of your head and onto paper takes away a little bit of the emotional edge of the fear. And if it still has that, yes, I've got to do it, I'm scared, I don't know how it's going to happen, I'm not sure what to do next, then go for it. Take that first step forward. Be brave, be courageous, because nobody else is going to come around and do it for you. In order to develop yourself, you have to be willing to take a stand for yourself, to be courageous, to take a risk, to risk failure, not knowing how things are going to come together, but trusting that you'll figure it out one way or the other. So go ahead, take action, don't wait, because nobody else is going to do it for you.